Now, Jordan Groshans. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Just misses. And a count 1-2. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The Phillies up by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Michael Jordan. The pitch. And there's a strike. Jordan, in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a 2-time home run derby champion. Up and in, and that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Henderson makes the grab, 1 down. And now Doc Holliday. And first offering is fouled off.
I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were.
And he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Left field, way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Real Muto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Holliday off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Kyle Tucker. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. To the right side. He handles it himself. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Hard hit to third. Schmitty over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Close but called a ball. 1-0. Swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The Phillies leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th.
That's ball
Just
2.
missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Trout makes the catch, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. The right-hander back to work. Hammer, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Anthony Holmes. The 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Puts it away for the out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball 1,
Pretty
no strike.
frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Jeter should have this one. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. First pitch misses. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Totally hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul O'Neill. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to run velocity and stay there.
Tosses the first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Wood now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Good eye right there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down. Jack Burris stepping in now for the Yankees. That one fouled off. This to third, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Hard hit right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still in total command. So out of the pen comes the right-hander.
Number 27,
George Coleman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Wood makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Holiday up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. And delivers outside. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3. Late with the swing there.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. That one is absolutely belted. Good. Bridge it back towards the wall. Banks off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. What a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
Fires over to first, and Real Muto is out. Back here sitting. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tommy Nance.
now pitching for the Phillies.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw, and that's a tough time for an error. Jordan Groshans stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
So the tying run at second stays alive.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And another ball with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Also really good at that. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Throw is low, and he can't pick it. First and second, no outs. Now, Donald squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously.
1 at second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. So it's no runs, no hits, a couple of errors, and 1 left on base. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Nolan Ryan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Trout stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. On its way to the corner. Tucker makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Anthony Holmes. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Luis Frias, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Everything came together for him. That's good ball by the pitcher. There was a lot of base hits up the middle. He won ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Rips that one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now here is Harper. He's already homered in this game. Moved first. And he's back in easily. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Holmes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Tosses to first. Harper retired. That's back at Citizens Bank Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And fouled off. On the ground to third. Zips it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's triple digits.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And they're down to their last out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And a curve misses outside. That's in there. And the count is 1-2. Williams is just 1 strike away. Ground ball left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies claim game 1 here at home.
Well, this was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate
So just about set now. And on the hill for the Phillies, Roy Halladay. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Kyle Tucker. And it goes just foul. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
1-2 now.
Hey.
Well, that ran back over the inner half. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Gunnar Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1. One out, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. That's to third. Oh, he throws it to first. In time.
Those have to be so quick with their first-step reactions. Shots like that. That's why they call it the hot bird. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Jeter into second, and he's got a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Hey.
Squirts away a little bit.
No ball, 2 strikes.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 2. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning, good at bat with 2 outs.
Halladay, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And he deals. Struck him down looking. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. No runs. And we're back. And starting this one, Andy Pettit. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The pitch. That one catches the zone, and the count is even 2-2. This one in the air. Henderson settles under this one, and it's caught for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Lined, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in. The gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Bryce Harper to the plate. They say you win.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in Game 2 of the World Series. Batted by him for the K. Second inning set to go. And now James Wood. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
That's a little bit low.
I got 3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That one is gone.
Looks like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
James Kingsley. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he's one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Here's a high chopper. To first, and Martinez is out. Here's Jordan Groshans. Back up the middle and a base hit. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second with two gone.
Right there does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Donald stands in now, looks at that one inside. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. And the batter now, Mike Schmidt. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Schmidt measures 6 feet 2 inches, 39 years old. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those three MVP awards. The pitch. Out there to center, sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Michael Jordan.
The first baseman, Michael Jordan.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One down, Phillies down a run. Smash to the left side. Sends it across to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. New inning getting started at the plate. Kyle Tucker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. That's outside, and that's ball 3. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Henderson takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Tucker on at first, nobody out. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Check swing, went around, and it's 2-1. There goes Tucker. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Rojas going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitter trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
The 0-1. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Tucker headed for third. The throw in, and he's out. And down the first baseman, Paul O'Neill. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, David Holmes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Kicks and fires. Fastball for a strike. And he walked it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the lineup flips over. Pete Rose stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. On the ground, could be 2. Martinez throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Anthony Holmes. Lied out his first time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man at second. On the ground. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Fly ball, center field. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's out to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. just leave a couple. They're down 1-0. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
One in the air center field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And up next for New York, Tino Martinez. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. They go quietly there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mike Schmidt. Fall off foul. Now the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Now a fly ball to right center. Tucker on the move. Balls it in for the end. Michael Jordan getting ready to hit. For a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bo Jackson stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time up. Pickoff throw. Jordan back in on a dive. And that one fouled off. The Yanks up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Rojas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
And that's in the dirt.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Righty delivers. Inside ball 4. That's a great at bat. We saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Holmes in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
On the ground, 2 ball. Martinez. Got him on the balanced throw. But the run scores, and that makes it a 1-1 game. So the Philly batting order turns over. Pete Rose stands in for the Phillies. The shortstop takes the ball. Jackson at third. Rojas on at second with 2 down. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. That one misses, and it's 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
So 2 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Anthony Holmes. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Line drive. Lays out and makes the play. Game 2 of the World Series. Now up as the Yankees DH, Jordan Groshans. Sliced hard but foul.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Out to short, Rose. Tosses across the first. 1 away here in the 5th. And next for New York, Donald Nah. First offering, and it just misses.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And Tucker is retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Henderson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
First pitch fastball.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
Nope.
Just misses there.
Cut a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Next offering way off the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. And downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees.
Right through there for a strike.
First and second, 2 down. Gonna count 1 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Takes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Pete Alonso. Headed back to work. Swung on, belted. Nah, ranging back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. Swung on, belted. Get out the right way. Buster Grandma. It's Prince a rally time. A gigantic blast. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Next to hit, Mike Schmidt. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away. And here is Michael Jordan, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Swings through that one. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Brendan Beck, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Cavalli also getting ready. Righty to the plate. Now 1-1. There's a strike.
One ball.
Schmidt over at first with one away. That's down and in.
It's a good take.
Ground ball up the middle. Martinez. Glove flip to second. Over to first. Safe. And now for the Phillies, Bo Jackson. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Jackson goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Jordan around second, headed for third. Coming home. Throw, and it gets away. Man at second here with 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Ripped to short. Gathers and throws to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 3 and the Yankees 1. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Paul O'Neill.
Number 29.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Wood up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that's down and away.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next one in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Burris in the box again, takes a strike. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-1. Oh, great stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the...
Here comes the skipper, Allen Iverson.
Number 29, Allen Iverson.
On a pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game.
Oh, that got him.
Lefty on lefty matchup, and sometimes you can be on roller skates a little bit where you're quickly wanting to get out of the way, but other times where you're saying probably safer if I just try to get a fat body on the baseball and don't hurt as much.
He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and nice job with the sac fly.
Nah, stands in here, takes ball 1 low. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Beck. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils... really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count.
This one swung out and hit well. Way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Man at second. Wouldn't chase that time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores. It's 4-2.
Makes himself up an RBI. Couldn't get into the air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Pitch out, but no action. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Holmes, the base runner at first with 1 out. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not putting out pitches that are just a little too high.
And that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. The way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found the way.
Next pitch is outside. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, out towards right center. Sousing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now, Mike Schmidt, 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short. Jeter. Off balance throw in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single. Back here in Philadelphia, leading off, Kyle Tucker. This one chopped up the middle. The throw to first, and Tucker is retired. Now the third. Baseman Gunnar Henderson. The Yankees looking to rally. The Yankees down by a pair here in the late stages of game 2. Outside low and 1-1. That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this game.
Parker makes the play. 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ball 1 there.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Base hit! Jeter headed for the plate. There comes the throw. He'll score. It's 4-3.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so...
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Tug McGraw.
These are the spots relievers.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. No throw. He's in there safely. In for a strike. And a count 1-1. So the tying run at second. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at-bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Schmidt over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Well, they pick up back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Michael Jordan. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-handed reliever. Up the middle. What a stop. On the run, throw to first. On target. He got him. Nice play. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look, Siggy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance.
Stepping in, Bo Jackson. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out fine and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Liner caught it second. Well, not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Now here is David Holmes. Golden opportunity right here. That one hammered center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. looks for third. It's a sac fly as he comes across the score, and they lead by 2. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Pete Rose. He's got the power, the great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs. Fouled off to the right. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And welcome back. Jose Mesa gets the call from the pen. And here it comes.
Mesa.
That's a strike. Mesa. In his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a forkball, and he works in a changeup.
To start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone. Attack mode all the way, and pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Mesa, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That misses off the outside edge.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Rolls across the diamond, and Martinez is out. Jordan Groshans, the next to hit.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 2. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Now the left fielder, Donald Knott. There's a swing and a drive. Rojas going back, and he brings it in on the warning track. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Nolan Ryan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball.
1 strike.
That misses,
ball 3.
And now 3-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch for the out. So now the DH spot, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Luis Frias up and throwing. And
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Wood on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
His defense is better than a lot of people think. He's a big guy, but very athletic, moves well, and that was a very nice play going back to get it out late in this ball game.
Back there. Holy Toledo! Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 6-3.
And that
1-0.
shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Schmidt at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-1.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball still 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. And that is that. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. We go. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Williams, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch is outside. Bounced out to short. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
The pitch. The Phils trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Chop to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. And a foul ball. And there's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
1 down. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Henderson leads off first with 1 away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
And a payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Got him. He didn't like the call. So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter. And a base hit right there. And the postseason success continues for him. And pitcher for the Phillies, Tommy
Number
Nance.
51.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Nance is just one strike away. And that is the ball game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. For the
just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Sean Jackson. What do you look for here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.